Welcome everybody to another video. My name is Brian Drendel and I'm the owner and founder of highschoolbassfishingcentral.com and YouTube channel. And normally we do educational videos teaching you about techniques, about how to fix things in your boat, about boat electronics and things like that. But today we've got a special guest. We've got Frank Fhyla from Shimano here, and he's going to talk to you about Shimano fishing and some other things. So Frank, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I have probably the neatest job in the country. I'm the youth fishing director for Shimano. I just go to high school and college and junior events around the country. But like I said, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the company I work for. Shimano was founded in 1921 by Shobuko Shimano as a company that made freewheel gears for bicycles. Basically, gears that allowed you to switch gears. Before that, it didn't really happen. So it's pretty cool. We're coming up on our 100th anniversary. It wasn't until 1971 they started the fishing division. Actually, the bike side of Shimano is about 75 to 80% of the business. It's really big. They estimate that 70% of the bicycles in the world have some Shimano gears in them, or some Shimano components, I should say. So it's really big. But like I said, 1971, they made a spinning reel, launched it here in North America. So we're a little over 50 years in that. Being a gear company and a metalworking company, the goal is always to make the most precise, most accurate gears that can be found in a reel, and they have done so. And many of their reels now are almost legendary reels like Corrado, Stratex, Spyrex. In 1997, Shimano bought the G. Loomis company as a high-end rod company. They've owned that since then, improved it, continue to sell rods under the G. Loomis name. And then in 2008, Shimano bought Power Pro, which is regarded as the most high-end line on the market today. So they have been around for a while. They know what they're doing. I think actually Shimano and Daiwa are the only two real companies still owned by the original family. Everything else is owned by somebody else and kind of farmed out for work. But they strive for the same quality today as when they started, and I'm very lucky to be with them.
So they started out with the gear mechanisms in bicycles, which I have a mountain bike, and I know I have Shimano gears in my bike. And so that segued into the reel business.
Correct.
Wow, that's very interesting. So just so you guys know, I'm also the president of the Illinois Bass Fishing Coaches Association, and we started a tournament series this year called ICAST. And Frank Fhyla has been highly involved in supporting our tournament series. Frank, there's a thing called the Shimano Varsity program. Can you explain to the viewers what that's all about?
For those of you who live in Illinois or their surrounding areas, we are the birthplace of high school fishing. The first high school bass tournament ever was in Illinois in 2009 down on Lake Carlisle, a state championship. And that goes through today. There are still high schools all over the state that compete in bass fishing just like they do in football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer. So what happened was, living here, and I was fortunate enough to be at that first tournament, I had seen the way the popularity of the sport within schools is growing. I mentioned it to some of my friends that worked for Shimano at the time. They asked me to find out a little bit more, and we did for about a year and a half, a bunch of surveys, watched other states and what they were doing and how the sport was growing. And they asked me to put together a plan of how to address those. So in 2016, I kind of came up with notes for the Shimano Varsity program. And there were three main components: advocacy, our buying program, our varsity buying program, and then also our educational part. And so what we do is, as much as we would like everybody to use our products, that's really not what the Shimano Varsity program is about. First, we do schools all over the country. I meet anglers every day that, high school anglers that dream of being a pro, which certainly is a possibility, but like any other sport, it's not going to happen for everyone. So we do seminars with our company and other, outdoor companies, explaining how to get jobs within the industry. Every job you could think of, happens in the industry. My boss, one of them, one of his sayings is lure companies need accountants too, so if you wanted to work within the industry, we hopefully can help you do that. We let you meet other people, talk about how to develop resumes, and really try to help in any way we can. We also have been now entering our fifth year of our Shimano Varsity Scholarship Program. We offer scholarships for students every year, and ours are kind of targeted. We offer scholarships for students who are pursuing a career in the outdoor industry as a wildlife biologist, fisheries biologist, somebody that's going to help improve the sport for all of us. I'm real proud to say that some of our past varsity recipients are now working on programs like Asian carp removal. There was a woman in Florida who was working on a project, how to grow bigger bass, how to clean up water, how to save the environment. So we're trying to do some nice things, and like I said, it's something that's available to all student anglers across the country, junior, high school, or college. And then lastly, we have our varsity buying program, a program which allows selected items from Shimano to be purchased by students for a greatly discounted price. We know, especially in high school and college, not everybody's got a lot of money, but that doesn't mean you don't want to use equipment that's going to work for you. So as part of that program, we supply varsity discount cards to our students where they can go online and really pick out about anything they want.
Excellent. So I've got a couple of questions. First of all,
Okay.
going back to the scholarships, how would a
Mhm.
student access information about that?
You can go to fish.shimano.com, scroll to the bottom, and there's a tab for the varsity program. And then within that is a tab for the scholarship. Those openings we start accepting applications in April or May or so, and we try to award them by whenever the Bass Nationals are, which is usually June or July. So yeah, we will do a separate announcement for anybody that might be interested. If you sign up for the Facebook group Shimano High School and College Anglers, it's always announced there. But yeah, if you keep looking on that fish.shimano.com, you can find it and
I
apply
will.
there also.
I'll put a link down below directly to your Facebook group and to the varsity program.
That
Just
would
so
be
the
awesome.
people viewing at home, it's December 30th, but this video probably won't be released live until sometime in February. So by the time you're seeing this video, we'll be getting pretty close to where that you could apply for that. Correct?
Correct.
Now, are
And,
these generally
I
for
think there's also
seniors?
some I'm sorry. I think there's also some samples of past recipients and what they're doing. If not, there will be soon.
Okay. And what year in school should students apply for this, or does it matter what year they are in school?
It's actually probably junior and senior in high school. It's for college students and students in graduate programs, continuing education. So we'd love to hear what you're doing as a high school angler. But yeah, it's really helping out in college.
Fantastic. Okay. And then as far as the varsity buying program, those there's code numbers that the students may
Mhm.
get through their possibly through their coach. Is that right?
Correct. They can get them through the coach for tournament directors or people who run it like yourself. A lot of times we make them available to those. I get a lot of requests from colleges. The college thing has really grown. I think in 2016 there were like 188 colleges. There's now about 900 that are participating. So yeah, and also you could probably link my email address down there, and anybody that needs it can email me, and I'd be happy to send them one.
Yep, I sure will. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you guys enjoy this video, we're going to have some more Shimano videos. Just look for a couple videos popping up over here. And if you enjoy this kind of content, hit subscribe and hit the little bell because that'll indicate to you when a new video is being released. Thank you for watching.